2620, right?
No, 2640.
Oh, 40. Yeah, it literally said that.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
How are you?
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope.
Hey.
What is going on right
I'm
now?
not getting an answer on call back.
Whoa!
Calls in the area that is from email.
I got him, I know. Edward 14 Everson, backup code 3.
What is this?
18 seconds.
This is San Francisco Police. Do you need help?
Oh, well, there's a gentleman here just waiting for my wife to come back. Nancy Pelosi.
2:23
He's just waiting for her to come back, but she's not going to be here for a day, so I guess we'll have to wait.
Okay, do you need police, fire, or medical for anything?
8 seconds.
I don't think so. Is the Capitol Police around?
2:20.
No, this
They
is San
usually
Francisco.
protect my wife. They're usually here at the house protecting my wife.
No,
But
this is
gentleman
San
came in.
Francisco Police.
Friday, October.
I understand.
2022.
Okay, well,
02:24
I don't know, what do you think?
18 seconds.
think everything's good. He thinks everything's good. I've got a problem, but he thinks everything's good.
Do you know who the person is?
No, I don't know who he is. He has this. He's telling me. He's telling me not to. He's telling me not to do anything.
What is your name?
Seconds.
My name is Paul Pelosi.
Friday.
Anyway, this gentleman says that he thinks everything ought to. He's telling me to put the phone down and just do what he says.
18 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, what's the gentleman's name?
I don't know. What's that?
My name's David.
The name is David.
Okay, and who is David?
I don't know. What's that?
I'm a friend of theirs.
Yeah, he says he's a friend, but as I said, I've never.
But you don't know who he is?
No, ma'am.
Of any job. We have seen the evolution of the response to the failed attack on Nancy Pelosi, successful, I guess, on her husband, but the guy was there to attack Nancy Pelosi. We have seen the evolution of the way that, I don't know, Republicans, conservatives, I mean, there's really fundamentally, there's no difference between any of these people, whether they are lawmakers or whether they're, YouTube guys or whatever it is. It evolved from, there's something really strange about this story, like not believing it, to creating a conspiracy
QAnon
alternate theory, which of course, let's be clear, this is the way that almost every story that does not immediately comport to what they want goes.
Yeah.
I mean,
this was Antifa did Jan 6, the day that happened.
Exactly. And I mean, that's a perfect example. They will then sort of like contort the facts to immediately, and not even the facts, it's just like pure speculation.
Any like remote anomaly.
And just immediately have it comport to their vision of what this was going down. Of course, it wasn't an attack on Nancy Pelosi, despite the fact that, like, literally, we have the top fundraising congressperson in the country, Marjorie Taylor Greene, giving speeches saying that this is not exaggeration. Nancy Pelosi has committed treason. The penalty for treason in this country is death.
Yeah, not ambiguous at all.
No.
Carrie Lake was just joking about the attack on Paul Pelosi at her own campaign event, getting cheap laughs, saying Nancy Pelosi, well, she's got protection when she's in D.C. Apparently, her house doesn't have a lot of protection, so they're using this to rile up the base.
Right, and so, but the idea that like Nancy Pelosi could be attacked, completely impossible. Surely it must be that her husband is having an affair with a man, and they got into a lover's quarrel, and the hammer came out. That, of course, is the much more reasonable explanation. And then when they realize, like, oh, that's not going to actually, at one point somebody's going to figure that out. But the thing that they've understood now is they understand that they can put out this information, and because the nature of their audience is such that they only get their information from one sort of closed loop, that all they need to do is introduce this into the bloodstream, and if they spend no effort to sort of like clean the bloodstream, I don't know what the perfect metaphor is for that, then it just continues to circulate around. I guarantee you, you could go to a Trump rally in 6 to 8 months from now, interview people about what happened, and they will tell you, regardless of what else comes out, regardless of the guy goes to prison, regardless of anything, they will start with that story. Well, that will be the...
I mean, I'm looking at Politico.com, I'm looking at the New York Times, I'm looking at all these places, and there's a little bit of mention here. For example, Politico says top Republicans reject any link between GOP rhetoric and Paul Pelosi assault. Of course you should reject any link. Why is the Republican Party, why is the conservative movement to blame for gay schizophrenic nudists that are hemp jewelry makers breaking into somebody's home, or maybe not breaking into somebody's home? Why are we to blame for that exactly? And why is he still in jail? Why has he not been bailed out? By the way, if some amazing patriot out there in San Francisco or the Bay Area wants to really be a midterm hero, someone should go and bail this guy out. I bet his bail's like $30,000 or $40,000. Bail him out and then go ask him some questions. I wonder what his bail is. They're going after him with attempted murder, political assassination, all this sort of stuff. I'm not qualifying it. I think it's awful. It's not right.
Ish.
But why is it that in Chicago, you're able to commit murder and be out the next day? Why is it that you're able to trespass, second-degree murder, arson?
I can answer that question. The reason why it's in Chicago that you can do attempted murder and get out on bail the next day is because you can't. Because you can't.